Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been so long. I know I need to update you guys with everything, but I want to show you guys my everyday makeup just because I get a lot of questions on this. Almost weekly I get a lot of compliments on my skin or on my makeup, so I definitely want to share that with you guys. And I say this surprisingly because I have really bad acne scars on the side of my face, and I've actually been dealing with that for about almost 5 years, and it's been crazy. I've been to dermatologists, I've went to other doctors, and they seem to not have a solution for it. So I always have to take not medications, but I have been on retinol, and I try to use different creams and stuff, but they don't really work. But I found an amazing solution that works for me, and it has been helping me a lot. Okay, so I'm just gonna get started on my makeup look. This is what I literally do every single day. Even if I have an event to go to, I pretty much do the same thing. Maybe I'll change the eyeshadow and put on some lashes. So always start with chapstick, and you can use any kind. I mean, I have 3 different chapsticks. This is the the chapstick kind. This is in this flavor, strawberry ice pop. So I kind of use this every morning, and then throughout my day I have another one that's in my bag, and I think I have another one that's in my car. Chapstick, and my whole makeup section is right here. Let me see if I can show you guys. So all my makeup is down these drawers, so I will be reaching through here. I don't have a ton of makeup. I feel I go through phases where I want a ton and explore, but then I want my simple everyday makeup, you know? Okay, so I am going to show you guys what I use on my everyday makeup, and then I'm going to show you guys my skincare routine, because it's not a lot of stuff, but it's what has been helping me with my acne scarring right here, breaking out as well, and just better stuff for my face. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of go on how I do it every single day. I don't have a specific routine. Some days I want to do eyes first, some days I do my face first, I do eyebrows. It kind of just depends on my mood. So I go in with my Naked palette. Yes, this is an OG. This is just what I use, and this is what I like. So I use this, and I have a lot of Morphe brushes. So this is the Morphe M441. But I go in and I use the color Buck, which is this very light brown color. And this is a blending brush. So what I kind of do is just blend it in my crease. And I will be looking at another mirror, so I do nothing special, but kind of go in circles. Let me see if I can zoom you guys in to my crazy face. That's better. Ooh, maybe I could do makeup tutorials. So that's actually a lot for one eye, but like I said, I kind of go in circles just to give me a color on that eye, and then the same with the next. I do windshield wipers, or I just go in circles. I think I use this brush for another color, so it's kind of coming out a little darker, which is fine. This is the color that I go for. And then if I'm feeling a little bit extra, I will go in with the color, I can't even see, Sidecar, which is this one right here. It's a shimmery kind of color, and I'll kind of put that on my lid if I'm just feeling a little extra pretty that day. And that's kind of all I use in this palette. Or sometimes I go in my Jaclyn Hill palette, because she has a lot of good colors in here. But again, I would just go in for the browns. So I would go in with colors like these right here I really like. And then these are some of the dark browns I use as well. Oh, and also I actually use this palette. I use these 2 colors on the top for the inner of my eyes, which I love so much. Okay, So I did that. I'm gonna do brows. Brows are my favorites, but lately they have been looking a little weird. I don't know, it's just the way I did them. I don't know. I do my own eyebrows because I've done them, I think 2 years ago. You know, we always go get my eyebrows waxed, or we all go get our eyebrows waxed. So I was doing that, but the lady that I used to go to, like, she was always very sweet and nice, and she would always do my eyebrows. But there's one time where I went and she literally took my eyebrows off from like here, guys, I'm not even joking, and made them really, really thin, and she took like all of this out. I was like, I was so shook. I was like, is she crazy? So ever since that, I do my own eyebrows, and it's been amazing. So I use the Anastasia Brow Pod, guys. This is what I use. I love this so freaking much. First of all, a little secret, I don't know if it's like a good thing or a bad thing, but I have been using the same one for, I would say, 4 years. About 4 years. The same one. And I literally just like, literally went, let me see if I have it. No. And I literally just finished it like last week. It was so crazy, like to the T finished it. So I bought a new one, and here I am with it. Yes, I love this stuff. And you pay, it's like 20 bucks. And this lasts you like forever. And I do my eyebrows every single day. So I do pair it with the Anastasia brush that came with it. Doesn't come with it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows. I get a lot of compliments on my eyebrows, which I truly appreciate. So what I do is I brush it, and then I start from the top. This is the arch right there, and then I will go down. And as you guys can tell, I kind of go on the outsides first of my brow, and then I shade in the middle, or the insides of it. Okay, brows are done. I've been doing my hair curly for like the past 2 weeks, and I love it so much. I've been using a really good product too that my mom kind of hooked me on, and I'm in love with it. It's like a gel from Sally's. It's like in a big tin, and it's a yellow gel, and it has like no alcohol, and it literally leaves my hair super, super soft. And it's like not frizzy, because this is like my natural hair. I have super curly hair, but it's also frizzy. But with this gel, kind of like holds in that frizz. Alright, so now I'm going to finish my eyes, and I'm going to do my liquid liner. So I kind of go off of 2 liquid liners, and they're both very, very cheap. So I use the e.l.f. liquid liner. I think this was like $3. And then I use the LA Colors liquid liner as well, and this is from the Dollar Tree, and this is literally $1. So where I live, they don't have this, but for some reason they have it in Orlando. So my cousin will give me like 5 or 6 of these, and kid you not, these will last me like forever. But these are the 2 I go off of. This one's really, really black, and so is this one too, but this one you have to go over it a couple times. I just kind of go whichever one comes out first. So I'm just gonna go with the e.l.f. one. I'm gonna go with this one today, just to show you guys how good it is. It's super windy outside. Okay, so I've been loving this duo together. So I use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and then I use the MAC Prolong Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I love these 2 together. I'm pretty sure the MAC concealer is good, and I do want to try that out next, but I just been loving these 2 together. I have no complaints at all. I've actually used this concealer and the foundation together, but since I work so many hours in a day, I work about 15 average maybe, this does not stay on that long. I feel like I get patches around my face, but I think that's because I touch my face a lot throughout the day. But with this one, my face is like good, pretty much good throughout the day, so I love it. But I was wearing this, I think the beginning, well not the beginning, well the beginning of the school year. So I've been using this around July, August of 2019, and I loved it. But since I work so many hours, I kind of switched back to this, which I love. I don't like drugstore makeup a lot because it just kind of doesn't work for me. But this this duo or whatever that they came out with, I love so much. Like, this is amazing, 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 amazing. So I kind of already put my concealer on. I don't know if you guys can tell. Sorry, I was on the phone. As you guys can tell, I kind of just went in and I put it right here, my under eye, a little bit here, and a tad on my nose. And then I usually blend that out with my beauty blender, but I didn't clean it, so where's my brush? So I'm gonna go in with a Morphe G2. I actually do use this too for my concealer. So I kind of just dab it out. I feel like my beauty blender would have done a better job. I need a little bit more light in here. So yeah, I kind of do put concealer on first. And I also try to cover up on my acne scars that I have right here and right here. And I just kind of put a little bit, nothing crazy. The lighting in here is a little weird today, so it's kind of hard to tell. Okay, that's better.
Oh my god, the lighting!
And now I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I love this so much. So I started using this when me and Ismael went on our honeymoon back in June, because we were going on a cruise, and I didn't feel confident with just a blank face, a naked face, just because I had a lot of acne scars, and that was before I started using the products that I use now. So I would use this and I would wear this every single day. I would put like a small layer and then go to the beach and stuff, and it would literally stay on. I loved it. So with this, I'm going to use my Morphe M6 brush. I love it. It's a flat top. It's amazing. And I honestly just discovered this and I love it so much. This is the Brush Bath by It's Cosmetics. Right? It's Cosmetics. So what you do with this, and I love this as an everyday thing. I actually just bought this yesterday, but I found out that it works wonders. So what you would do is spray this on a towel like this. Why is everybody calling me right now? So I'm going to spray it on a towel. It's kind of like an oil base. And then what you would do is get your brush, and it takes off all the foundation or whatever you're using before. Because yes, you wash your brushes like once a week, but it creates more dirt and bacteria throughout the week. And I don't have time to clean my brushes every single day. So as you guys can tell, it gets super clean. It's not like the cleanest right now just because I'm trying to like film this video, but I love, love, love this. Yesterday this was actually pretty super dirty, and I sprayed it, and this is as clean as it got. And this is a very dirty brush. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is get my foundation, put a good amount. That's kind of a lot just because I already put concealer, but I dab my foundation where I need to put it, a little bit on my forehead again, and then down my neck to match. Now I've been using, it's not really a beauty blender, it's this sponge that I got from Elf, and I love it, but it's super dirty. I haven't had time to clean it, but I've been using sponges for so long, and I just love the way it applies my makeup. But I do apply my my concealer first, and then I will apply my foundation. That way it kind of conceals all the bad stuff on my face. Alright, and then I'm going to use the Anastasia powder, loose powder. I love this. And I got to get some under my eye really fast. So I'm going to use the Morphe M438. I love this brush for my under eye. It's kind of the only thing I use it for. Kind of to bake. And I kind of use it around my nose too. But I love this powder. I was using another one before this, but I love this one so much better. I mean, it lasts us so much longer, and it brings me, and it gives me a lot more. Alright, so then I'm gonna go in with my other brush. I love big brushes, so this is the brush that I use. This is from It's Cosmetics as well. I don't know if it has a name or anything. I don't know. But I would go in. As you guys can tell, this has like a crap ton. So I will probably put a little bit on here. You honestly don't even need that much. But use this much. Not even. And then I pat that around my whole face. And then I also take off the extra powder that I had under my eyes and around my nose. Okay, so this is my blank canvas I have. That's with my foundation, my concealer. I set it, and this is how everything comes out, minus the eyes. Now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. I've been using the Hoola bronzer one. This is like the sample, like guys. Literally, this is like a lot. This is not a sample. Or like the mini travel. This is great. So, okay. Kind of two things. I've been using one brush for the longest, but just this past week, I kind of switched up my brush. So, I've been using the Morphe MB5 brush. As you guys can tell, the bristles are completely, like, they're very separated. I don't know. It's different. It's like a different type of brush. But it's like a heavy, thick brush. But I would go and use this around my whole. But I would really tap onto this, tap out the excess, and then just put it around my face. But lately, I've been using this a lot more, and it makes it look a little bit more softer on the skin. So I've been using the Morphe E3 brush, and I actually use this as I use this as a powder brush. But since I've been using my It's Cosmetic one, I've been using this. So I kind of do the same thing. I tap, and then I kind of go around in circles around my cheeks to bronze my face, because it gives it a lighter bronze versus like a harsh looking line of bronze. But honestly, I love both brushes, but this one gives me a softer look. As you guys can tell, I really try not to touch my forehead. I don't know why, but it just never needs that much stuff. I really just bronze it, and then that's it. And then I'm gonna bronze the bottoms. And then that's kind of pretty much it. That's just how I bronze my face. And it looks like I'm putting a lot, but I'm really not. It's just this brush. It picks up very light on the bronzer. So you can also use a heavier brush, but this is what I've been using. I love these two for bronzing. So again, this is the Morphe M35. I'm sorry, this is the Morphe MB5, and then the Morphe E3. Okay, so now for blush. I use the Milani Baked Blush and the color Luminoso. I've been using this for a very long time. Literally the only bronzer that I use. Or bronzer, the only blush that I use. I might go back and get like a darker one too, but this is what I've been using. I use my brush. This is the Morphe E4 brush. It's an angle brush, perfect for blush, never had an issue. So again, I like dab all my makeup. Dab, dab, dab. So I kind of just dab it. And then again, I dab on my face as well. The king is alive. So I don't know if you guys can see up close, but I love like the brushes that I use because it kind of gives it a soft look for all my makeup. This is kind of an up close of how everything looks. Okay, now what do I do next? Oh, highlight. Now I kind of use two highlights, but I kind of use one more over the other. I use the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight blush or concealer. Oh my goodness, I use the Maybelline Master Chrome highlights. I know I was saying I don't use that much drugstores, but some of these products are good. This is like the only drugstores I will use. So as you guys can tell, it's broken. I literally have the worst luck with highlighters. They always break on me. Like I had the Jaclyn Hill one and that one broke. Not the new one, but the one that she did with Becca. Done. That like shattered on me like 800 times. But this is what I use. I love it. I've never had an issue with it. I use the brush Morphe R36. I can't read it. It's like gone. But this is like the best brush for highlighting. And I just kind of go in above my cheeks and highlight. It gives it like a glowy gold kind of highlight. And then my favorite part to highlight and like a must is like the tip of my nose. Like once my tip of my nose is highlighted, like we are good. Makes a huge difference. So another highlight that I use, I don't even know if it's a highlight, but this is I use it as a highlight, is the Carly Bybel highlight from her BH Cosmetics. Again, super old OG stuff. I didn't like her palette that much, but I really like these colors for highlighting, and it's these two bottom ones. These are so perfect. They are very, very pigmented. Like they are bright. Let me show you guys. So I'm gonna go in with this pink one right here, and as you guys can tell, like look at that. She did not play with these. I kind of do like this one a little bit better than the Maybelline one, but I kind of just go to that every day just because it's quicker to go to. But I love her highlight. This is the only time I use this palette, is to highlight my cheekbones. And then the corners of my eyes, I'm going to use, I can use this palette for that, but I'm going to go with the Jaclyn Hill one. And I'm going to use the first color in her palette. Yeah, I'll use the second one. And then I use it for my my brows. Okay, I love it. None of my colors pretty match. Like as you guys can tell, I use like a peachy kind of blush, and then my highlight is like a gold, and then my inner corners are like icicle colors. Like my colors are all over the place, but that's just what I use, and it kind of just works for me, and I love it. Okay, and now I contour my nose. So what I kind of do, honestly, I will grab any brush. I'll use my blending brushes, like one of these that I go in my crease, or I'll go with this one. This is an It Cosmetics ones too. This has tape on. So I would go in with one of these three just to contour my nose. I don't do anything extra. I could go in with my Hoola bronze and just contour my nose. I don't do anything like crazy or dramatic. I just kind of go on my sides of my nose just to give it a color and a form. And that's it. Nothing crazy. Now I'm gonna do eyeliner. I don't always do this, but majority of the time I do. I use eyeliners under my eye. I haven't done this in a very long time, but I bought an eyeliner, and ever since, so I've been doing that. So this is the Anastasia eyeliner. It's called Dark Side, and I try not to go crazy because I have already small eyes and it makes me look more chinky. I feel like it's gonna make me blind one day. So my eyeliner set, and then I do my bottom lashes, which is a must. Alright. This is pretty much it throughout my day. Again, I use kind of just chapstick because I carry like a big gallon of jug with me and my lipstick gets all over it. But like in the mornings, I'll probably put a little bit just to give me some color. And I would go in with the MAC Teddy, Velvet Teddy. I love this so much. Nothing crazy. I don't use lip liner. I just kind of go around my lips to give me some color. And that is it. So let me give you guys an up close. Let me give you guys a close up on my makeup. This is what I do every single day. I really love it. It works for me. Again, I get ready at 5 in the morning, so maybe I won't put that much highlighter. Just kidding, I do. I love highlights. Highlights probably like my favorite thing about makeup right now because it like hits those points really good. But I don't always go with the lipstick. If I do try to give myself color on my lips, I would use like a colored chapstick and it works wonders too. Alright guys, I hope that you like this video. This is my everyday makeup looks. It works wonders for me. It doesn't feel cakey at all and it lasts throughout the whole day. I will list these products down below. And yeah, I hope you guys like it and I'll see you guys on my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye guys. Hey guys, so it's the next day and I totally forgot to finish filming. I was actually running super late to work. I was just rambling too much. So I wanted to still show you guys what I use at night as my night scare routine that has been working wonders for my acne on my face. So I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of this brand. If not, here it is. I use the Dermalogica brand. I love this brand so much. It is very pricey. It is expensive, but it's well worth it. One day I went into Ulta because I really needed a, I think it was a face wash. And there was a lady from Dermalogica standing there. And I kind of just asked her, what's like a good face wash to use? And then she recommended me their brand. But then she's like, well, what do you use first? And I told her I use makeup wipes and then I use like any cleaner, stuff like that. And she completely changed my whole skincare routine ever since that. I thought she was a little like, I don't know if I should believe her or not. I was like, I'm gonna keep my receipt just in case it doesn't work because I spent a lot of money that day. But it has been the best thing that I have ever done for my face. So let me start telling you guys. I don't use makeup wipes anymore. I do still buy them, but I use them for my lashes because taking off makeup with this product like for my lashes is kind of hard and it kind of gets in my eye. So the first thing I do is use the pre-cleanse And this is like an oil base. So you do one pump, massage on your hands, and you rub all over your face. Now this is gonna melt all your makeup off. And like I was saying, I use makeup wipes just for my lashes, because if I use this, which I do sometimes, it's actually harder to take out the mascara and it gets in my eyes and makes me blind, and I don't have time for that. So I first go in with the makeup wipe for my lashes, and then I will go in with this. This melts all my makeup away, and yeah, so I will use this. And then I go in with the special cleansing gel. This is wonders too. This, you put a little bit on your hand, probably literally less than the size of a penny, or about that much. So maybe that much you would want to put of this product, not even, honestly. Put a little bit of water, rub it in your hands, and then you massage it all over your face, and it's very soapy, and that is what cleans your face really good. This is what I kind of went in for, and I got a bunch of stuff. So a pre-cleanse to take all my makeup off. I use this to wash my face, and then I go in with this daily exfoliant thing. I don't know the name for it, but I love this too. I can use this daily, and it's I think the ingredients are like white rice and like pineapple something enzymes. I don't know, I could be wrong. She just explained it so well. And it is on the package, which I don't have. Let me see. So it's a rice-based powder, and then it has the acylic acid, and then the rice enzymes to polish skin and perfection. It has something with pineapple in here too, but I can't find it. But guys, this I love too, because you really feel your face getting really clean with this, and I use this every day. It's not too harsh or heavy on the skin where you can't use it every day, which is amazing. So again, these are my top 3s getting in the shower. And then this is kind of all I really use that helps with my scarring is the Dermalogica Age Bright Spot Fader. Guys, this is amazing. So when she first told me to use this, she said to only use it like when you get a pimple. Yeah, right. I grab this every single day, and I will put like a good amount, nothing crazy because this is expensive, and I would dab it all in the area right here where I would break out. I have a lot of scarring there. Again, like 4 years ago, I've just been breaking out in this area so much. I don't know why. But lately it has gone down a lot. I haven't been breaking out at all, but this has been helping with the scarring, which does not go away. And I've been using vitamin C. I've used a lot of stuff, and it kind of just takes forever to work. But this, I literally saw a difference like less than a week. It's amazing. And now even if I break up just a little bit, I will put that in there and it goes away, and the acne scar will go away as well. So these are like my go-tos, guys. I love this brand, and it's very expensive but well worth it. Like these right here will last me about 5, maybe 6 months, because I just purchased all of these in August, and I recently just got these two. And again, I purchased these in August, and I just got this one this week, and it's February, and I think I got this one in January. So it does last long. This as well, I just bought a new one again in January, but it lasted such a long time. I think this was like $40. I know it's very small, but it lasts a very long time. I will link down the prices and the links down below for these items. So at nighttime, after like cleansing off my face, I would go in with like a night cream. I've been using this one because I still haven't run out, but once this is out, I will go in with a Dermalogica moisturizer. Just have to find one. So I would go in with this, moisturize my face, let that dry, and then I kind of just put this on my my scarring, and that's pretty much it, guys. Literally all I use. So these are my babies. This is what I use for my nightly routine every single day. Take my makeup off, cleanse, exfoliate. I put my moisturizer on night, and then I will go in with my Age Bright Spot Fader, which is amazing. Alright guys, Hopefully that wasn't a lot. I feel like it was, and I talked really fast. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative for you guys. Again, I will link these items down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.